Face your partner, please. Raise your right hand. Put it against your partner's right hand. Don't get nervous, boys. It doesn't mean anything. Just take it easy. Take a deep breath. You're all right. All right, choose an A person and a B person. Choose an A person and a B person. All right, listen carefully to the instructions. A people, push. B people, why are you pushing? You can put your hand down unless you're just enjoying it. Because what happens in Atlanta stays in Atlanta. I said, A people push, B people sit. I don't think so, control freak. Now the question I have for you is, why did you push back, B people? It's a natural reaction. We don't like to be pushed. Here's the deal with leadership. The deal about leadership is this. Let me give you the quick Mike Staver definition. It's the extent to which you're capable of influencing another person to achieve results beyond which they think they're currently capable. Beyond which they think they're currently capable. We are faced with a pretty significant mission in what you do every single day. I've read a lot about your organization, and first of all, let me give you my personal thanks for what you do every day, because what you do every day makes it possible for me to do what I do every day, and I am profoundly grateful for that. So thank you very much. But what you're challenged to do every day is to influence other people to achieve results beyond which sometimes they think they're capable. You see, people don't need a leader to help them do things that they already think they can do. They need leadership when they believe they need to go beyond what they think they can currently do. And it requires two fundamental things I want you to think about. I want you to think about these two words this morning. And the first word is energy, and the second word is intensity. It requires a certain level of energy and intensity in order to accomplish the things we're going to need to accomplish. The light in this room is based on energy. Right now it serves to illuminate the room. However, if we took the same properties of light and concentrated them to their most concentrated form, it would turn into a laser and it would cut through steel. That's really what it means. That's really what it means to be able to have energy and intensity in a leadership context. How would you like the fire department to show up to your burning house with the level of energy and intensity some people show up to work with? Be scary, wouldn't it? Be like this. Woo! I'm so sick of smoke. Every day of my life, it's fire and smoke and fire. I don't think I would have ever taken this firefighting job if I had any idea there'd be this much fire and smoke. All right, I've read the paper, had a cup of coffee. Somebody needs to run a hose. I'm not running the hose. You never asked John to run the hose. He gets to squirt, squirt, squirt. You wouldn't have any confidence whatsoever. Let's just do a little survey, because I like surveys. Like, this is a show of hands. How many of you in this room know at least one person in your life somewhere, if they're here, don't point to them, that's obnoxious, difficult, or hard to get along with? How many of you know at least one? Yeah, if your hand's not up, it's because you are that person, so you might want to think about that. You know those people, don't you? They say things like this: this is just the way I am. I've always been this way. I've been in the service for 250,000 years. I know what it's all about. No. You see, the key to successful leadership is the extent to which you can influence other people. Can you present a context in which the mission is clear enough that people are inspired by you to do whatever that happens to be? I'll never forget what the doctor said. He said, this is, I guess, really good bedside manner. Duh, I just cut your neck. And then he said this, which I thought was so powerful. He said, it's supposed to hurt. Oh, I was hoping for a little morphine. But the point is this: when we face significant challenges as leaders, the courage is involved in pressing through the discomfort. But we have a little mechanism in our brain that wants to come from a place of limitation thinking, that says, oh my gosh, I mean, we've got to completely adjust the way we do things this year. The task is huge. It's before us. We're going to have to scale things down in Iraq, retool, and scale things up and up. This is a huge mission. Oh yeah, of course. And yeah, of course it's supposed to stretch us. It's supposed to make us feel a little bit uncomfortable. That's normal. And just let me show you how aggressively your brain resisted. I'd like all of you to put on your face the most cocky, arrogant, know-it-all look you possibly can. Some of you aren't going to have to work for this. And I would like you to look at your partner right in the eyes like you know everything. You're the most cocky, arrogant person in the world. Go ahead, quickly take a look at it. What scares me is some of you did not change the look on your face. You're like, whatever, speaker boy. All right, now we're going to add another layer. Now we're going to add still another layer. We're going to add a layer now of attitude in your voice. So now with the same cocky, arrogant tone in your, look on your face, I now want you to add a cocky, arrogant tone of voice. Look at your partner and say this. Of course I can do that, like you're totally put out. Go ahead. All right. So far, so good. Now it's time to add the choreography. Yeah, did you hear that voice in your head? Did you hear that voice say, I don't do choreography? That's the voice I'm out to get. That's the same voice that says, eat another hot fudge sundae when you're on a diet. That's the same voice that says, I'll clean the garage next year. That's the same voice that says, was I not taking my medication when I married you? That's the same voice. So what we're going to do right now is add some choreography to our little adventure just to see if you can conquer a little discomfort. So I know what some of you are thinking, oh, I hate it when they make us do stuff like this. I'd like you to put on your face that same cocky, arrogant look again. Same cocky, arrogant tone of voice. Look at your partner and say, of course I can do that. Only high five them this time. So it'll be, of course I can do that. High five with maximum energy. Go, quickly. You might want to make sure they're watching first. That's an important part of the exercise. And the courage in great leadership says, I lead in spite of the discomfort. I don't wait until it's comfortable. I don't assume it has to feel a certain way. So the next time somebody in your organization, somebody in your command, somebody in your group says, wow, I'm not sure. That's going to be really hard. It's supposed to be.
Well, the first time I met Michael Staver was at a conference in Denver, and he was a keynote speaker. And we hear speakers, wonderful speakers at our conferences, but with Michael, after the speech was over, it stayed with you, and that happens so seldom with speakers.
He touches your heart. I mean, that's what it's all about. I mean, he touches you at your core. It's not about just the organization. It's not about, you know, where's Long Realty going. He touches each individual, whether it be a one-on-one or, again, talking to a huge group of people. He touches your heart.